Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. And here's some pre-thoughts about the game later on tonight, Luton versus Arsenal. So the Hatters have a tough test, that is, against the leaders. Luton Town are arguably doing better than most people actually expected so far in the Premier League. But the reality is, other than a 1-1 home draw with Liverpool, they're to register a result that lends you to believe that they're probably going to be relegated. Now, win at Goodison Park, where quite frankly Everton had been dreadful for some time now, was welcome, and a draw at Forest, as well as that draw with Liverpool, and a win over out of form Crystal Palace at least keeps their points tally going in the right direction. And this is going to be the key to any survival hopes that they may have. It won't matter that they'll fail to record a statement victory against one of the big boys. All that matters is that they keep accumulating points against the teams in and around them. Now, sitting 17th position in the table, you would probably say that Rob Edwards' men are accumulating points regularly enough to survive. But they're only where they are in the table because of Everton's 10-point deduction, remember? And I actually fancy that they're in a mighty test against Arsenal later on this evening. And the Gunners are starting to hit top gear. They were simply irresistible against Lens in the Champions League last week, and they started Saturday's game against Wolves in a similar fashion, racing to a 2-0 lead in just 13 minutes. Yes. Now, Mikel Arteta's team dominated the possession and shot stats. They somehow found themselves hanging on at a depth for the first time in this season before winning 2-1. Their fifth consecutive victory in all competitions. Now, although Luton had a rearranged midweek game in early October, a home defeat to struggling Burnley may add to this in the Premier League. A first official midweek round of fixtures, and Hatter's squad depth really will be tested against one of the elite clubs in this division. Now, Edwards' men were completely outplayed at Brentford on Saturday, losing 3-1 in a game where they conceded an alarming 27 shots against a much stronger Arsenal team later on this evening. You have to fear the worst for them. Now, just a little bit of a stat of history. I wasn't aware of this, actually. And it goes like this. So, for the first time in nearly 32 years, we make the trip to Kenilworth Road to face Luton Town, buoyant after winning their first Premier League home game in 10 days. Now, the ramshackle ground is not a place where we've historically enjoyed visiting, as we haven't won any of our last 10 trips there, stretching back to the days of Don Howe's tenureship. Oh my goodness. And that was back in the mid-80s. Well, you probably say that, however, Arteta's men of this vintage to 2023 is a different stew. But yeah, I expect Arsenal to go hard and fast. Probably see the same 11. Maybe you might see actually the Kai Havertz in the striking form that he's in. He might start, and Trossard might be dropped to the bench. But I imagine that we're going to go hard and fast and just compound Luton's misery. So if you're going to ask me for a prediction, I'll go for 4-0 to the Arsenal. So there you have it. You can put your comments in the box below. We can go onwards and upwards. And this has been Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.